Grade 4. I am Mrs. Samar Saeed, your science teacher. Today we will talk about a new lesson called Matter, States and Changes. Okay, in the previous lesson we talked about what is matter, what is mass, and what's volume, and everything considering how to measure this matter. Okay, today we will talk about another subject, which is matter states. We have three states of matter. We have solid, we have liquid, and we have gas. We have three states: solid, liquid, and gas. Solid, like anything solid around us, like pen, like table. Liquid, like water or milk. Gas, like air in balloons or carbon dioxide. We have an activity to classify the following objects: oil, table salt, sugar, mercury, air, water, ice, oxygen, water vapor. Okay, we will classify them in three categories: in solids or liquids or gases. Solids, we have table salt, sugar, ice, oil, mercury, water. Gases, like air, oxygen, and water vapor. Okay, the solid states. What we mean by solid? What make solid? What what make us to say that this matter is solid? Solids have a definite shape and volume, like air, ice, or ball. Yes, we have an activity to confirm that solids have definite shape and volume. Yes, we have cylinder, water, stone. Okay, when we put amount of water in a cylinder and put a stone in this cylinder, what we will observe? We observe that the water level raised by the value of object's volume. Okay, and the volume of the shape of the stone stays the same. When we get this stone out of water, it will have the same volume and shape. It will not change. Okay, so our conclusion will be that solids have definite shape and volume. Then we have liquid state. Okay, liquid have a definite volume and indefinite shape. They take the shape of their inner. Okay, like water, milk, and oil. Right? We have an activity for liquid shape and volume. We have three different pots and 100 cubic centimeter of water. We will put 100 cubic centimeter of water in each pot. Okay, it will take what we will observe. We will observe that the shape of water change and take the shape of the pot it put in. Okay, the shape will change according to the container, but the volume is still the same. So our conclusion is liquids have definite volume, but their shape change according to the container they put in. Okay, gaseous state. Gas has an indefinite shape and volume. They take the shape and volume of their container. Okay, like air and water vapor come from boiling water. Okay, we have an activity, the shape and volume of gaseous materials. We have a balloon and thread. We will blow up a balloon, okay, and tie it with a thread. What will be observed? The volume change and the shape change. Okay, the conclusion is that the shapes and volumes of gases changing according to container. Then we have matter changes. At ordinary temperature, matter exists in only one state. Okay, matter can change from one state to another by heating, which is increasing temperature, or cooling, which is decreasing temperature. we can change from ice to water. When we get ice from freezer and leave them on the table in the room temperature, it will be melted. It will melt and convert to water by heating. This means that we increase temperature. Okay, we take ice from 0 degrees centigrade and leave them in room temperature, which is 25, 30 or 40 degrees. So we make heating for this ice. Then we can change from water to water vapor. When we put this water on fire, it will be evaporate into water vapor, okay, and converted into gaseous state at 100 degrees centigrade. Okay, to convert from gaseous state to liquid state, we will expose this water vapor to a cold surface. It will form water droplets on its surface, and we can collect these drops of water. Yes, this condensation by cooling. Okay, and we convert from water to ice when we put our water in the freezer. It will be converted by freezing. Okay, then we have an activity for melting. We have a plastic cup and ice. When we leave this ice out of the freezer, it will be melt. What do you observe? The ice will melt and turn into water. Conclusion: when melting is a change in a matter state from solid, in this case ice, to liquid, in this case water, by heating. Evaporation: when we put water in a pot and put them on the flame, what we will observe, the water vapor rises and the amount of water keeps decreasing as long as you are heating. Our conclusion is evaporation is the change of matter from liquid, which is water, to gas, which is water vapor, by heating. We have an activity for condensation. When we expose water vapor to a cold surface, it will form water droplet, which we can collect in this pot. What do you observe? Water drops formed on the cold surfaces. Conclusion: condensation, it is the change of gas, which is water vapor, to liquid, which is water, by heating. We have an activity for freezing. We have a plastic bottle and water. When we fill this plastic bottle with water and put it in the freezer, what do you observe? Water is changed into ice in the bottle on cooling. Okay, conclusion: freezing is the change of a matter from liquid into solid by cooling. We will have an important question like give reason. Number 1, the appearance of water droplets on the cars and leaves in the early morning. You will observe drops of water on your car in the early morning because the water vapor in the air condenses on cold surfaces, forming water droplets. Okay. Number 2, the glass which is put in the freezer shouldn't be full of water because the volume of ice is bigger than the volume of water, so the bottle will explode. Number 3, the amount of water keeps decreased as long as you are heating because it changes into vapor. The lesson is ended. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, please feel comfortable to ask. Thank you.